In this video, I'm going to show you how to make these Easter egg rings, and you'll need about 32 single rubber bands or less to make it. This one you'll need about 32, and you can make it either with a single or just with 2 single rubber bands holding on. And if you want to make the 2 single rubber bands, it'll go up and down, and the other one will go sideways, and I'll show you how to do both. So let's get started, and we'll make this exact one. Taking 2 single rubber band, we're coming down from the first peg to the second peg in the center, taking 2 more, coming down the sides, and repeat on the other side. Again, 2 single rubber bands, coming down the right side and down the left, and you can do whichever pattern you want. I'm choosing to do this one. Add the single bands like this, the 2 single bands for your Easter egg ring. Then you want to go ahead and take whichever color you want. I'm using 2 purples, and I'm going to drop it on the second peg in the center. And now taking 2 single purple, and I'm coming down from the second to the third peg in the center, and then taking 2 single purples, coming on the sides. Like that. And what we want to do is go ahead and bring the 2 single purples for our ring band and bring it to the center. And now taking 2 single pinks, we'll come down diagonally to close our ring off, or our Easter egg, like that, and then down the center. And you want to make sure this isn't pushed all the way down and in order, so we can loop it easier later. Taking a single rubber band and cap that off by looping it 4 times, like that. Now taking a holding rubber band, single, twist, double it, coming right here from the third peg to the third peg to cinch your egg. Another single, twist, double, and it's matching my color on the sides. And now taking your last single, and if you want to add the jewel in the center for this holding rubber band here, that's where you want to add it, so I'll show you how to do it on the loom. Taking that single, coming from the first to the second, and then looping it off, capping it off 4 times. Like that, so that's what you should have. Now go under the cap band, grabbing the bottom single, looping it onto itself, take it off the loom, and add it. This is your holding rubber band. Like that, and center it. You don't have to put this gem on, but if you do, then you want to put it on that holding rubber band. If you don't want the gem, then just put a single rubber band there. And now go under the cap band, grab the top 2 single, it should go up the center, and looping it onto itself. Go back in, grab the next top 2, and mine's going to the left, and the last 2 going to the right. Now I'm coming up my sides, either side, grabbing the bottom 2 bands and looping it onto itself, and finally the other side. I'm looping my other side now, reaching in, grabbing the bottom 2 bands and looping it onto itself, creating teardrops, and finally up my center, reach in, grabbing the bottom 2 bands and looping it onto itself. And that's what you should have. And if you want to make this upside down ring, or the one that points up and down on your finger, then you're done. You take a slip knot rubber band, tie it off, tie this slip knot rubber band off and take it off the loom. But if you want to make the ring that sits sideways on your finger, then you want to put the C-clip on. And for that, get your C-clip and put it on this end peg here, where on your capping band, and you don't want to tie the slip knot off yet. So you want to take it off like that with your C-clip on one end. And pulling out the jewelry, the Easter egg ring. Just pull out this jewel piece in the center. And if you want it to sit up and down like that, just tie that off and tuck it in, and you don't have to add the C-clip. Now if you want to let it sit sideways on your finger, you want to add the C-clip, and we are going to add single rubber bands, making a kind of like a single bracelet. So from the top of your loom, we're coming down 4 times with a single rubber band. Attach your ring onto, or your Easter egg onto, your single at the end and loop it up. And then taking your C-clip on the other side and hooking it, making your ring like that. So now that's your ring sitting sideways, or your ring with these 2 bands if you want it like that, sitting up and down on your finger. So these are your Easter egg rings, and this one again is on the 2 single bands, and it sits going up and down your finger, and this one sits sideways and it's on the 4 single rubber bands. So I hope you like it. Thanks for watching.